Greetings, fellow magical wanderers. I am back with you here again today. Imagine how boring videos would be at that point. Like, I wouldn't even watch my own shit. Um, but no, really, like, I'm coming here to you today to talk about something very, very real, and that is the fact that it is excruciatingly hard and unrealistic to live down here in San Diego, California. I do not know how the government, governor, and everything under that expects people to survive when minimum wage is $16.50 an hour, but yet the cost of living is for a two bedroom, one bedroom, you're looking at 2,200 to 2,500. That's on the low scale. Mind you, places are requiring 2.5 times the amount of the rent upfront, which is 6,000 to 8,000. The the middle of the market right now, and what is more looking like the norm is $2,500 rent payments, and it goes up from there. Now, if you're going to consider about 2,200 a month, well, you're probably looking at 600 to 800 square feet of living space. So don't expect anything luxurious or even spacious enough to have dining room table or a couch and, comfortable things to make it a home. Don't even worry about that, just suffice with the little space, oh nothing be happy kind of vibe. And unless you're working a job that gives you $20 an hour, you simply can't live down here because everything is so expensive. So if you plan on living in San Diego, California, plan on having a job that at least pays you $22 to $30 an hour because that would match the cost of living to afford the roof over your head, to afford your groceries, to afford the gas, to afford your car insurance, to afford anything else that you may require to live. Um, and yeah, that's currently what I'm facing. And right now, there is an inevitable situation happening to where I'm gonna be needing to move out yet once again. And yeah, now we're just learning how to play again and take things soft and simple and easy as much as can be. I figure that clipping the mic onto my beard is the next best thing because then you can really, really hear me. Um, and I won't have to mess with the audio settings once this is done. But the message I've come here to speak to you all today more specifically is that it comes a point of time in life where you literally just have to surrender and do nothing and see what comes about. See what happens when you actually do nothing and you stop trying, when you stop struggling. Just test it out and learn. And that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Um, I'm choosing to go that route instead of searching for a bridge or busy traffic or pills. in a way that would just bring me peace, but that would also be quite unproductive to the life experience I supposedly chose to come here to live. So I'm getting through all this as best as I possibly can. I'm trying to remain grounded and self-secure and detached in a way. Um, because I feel if I were to, I'm recording a video. Um, so
So if you need something for a car, what would it be?
anything. I mean, I'm looking just for an electric bike. Anything. I'm not picky at all. You know, something, just something. I know ideally what I want, but um I'm finding myself having to be really realistic, and that's financially based. So a an electric bike will suffice for the meantime, allow me to get to and from where I'm needing to go for work and to make more money, and then from there I can get an actual car. And that's how that would have to be. There's
How much money would you need?
I don't know. I have to start working and saving up. I'm starting from the ground.
Yeah.
Um, so an electric bike is anywhere from 300 to 1,000. Which once I start working and I get my paycheck, that's no problem. So I can do that. Um, but then from there, it's the matter of saving up more money so that I can get into a place,
Well, you'll
which
get
would
in
take
with
more
your,
time.
you'll probably get in with your mom someplace.
I I don't know. I think that's honestly gonna be I sincerely believe that living down here in San Diego is a kind of suffering that I don't want to be experiencing. It's so hard financially. Like, yeah, it's beautiful, it's perfect here, but it's so expensive. It's unrealistic.
It is.
People can hardly survive. And that's what's happening, and that's been the plan all along, is to take out the middle class.
Yeah.
People are either going to be poor or they're going to be rich. And there are a lot of people in the middle class because that's how they've made it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are being left in the dust. And we all have to ultimately decide how we're going to continue living life. It can't be like this. This is too corrupt. This is going to make the world end. The whole planet will catch on fire if we continue like this.
Yeah.
We need to be more mindful and consciously aware of what everyone is needing to be happy, healthy, successful, and also good
Well, you got to make
people in the
money to get that.
neighborhoods.
That's right.
And this life today is completely different
Yeah.
from when you were younger.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I'm not even gonna start there because everything is
oh,
different.
it's terrible. Terrible today. Terrible
being
times.
93, being born in 32, right?
Yeah, that's when I was born. It was in 1932. Yeah,
We would almost be approaching 100 years
yeah,
from that date.
yeah.
That's insane. So, times are definitely changing, and we're needing to find a better way of living, all of us, so that we can all thrive together.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be any war. There shouldn't be any separation. There shouldn't be any inequality. We all should be equal because we're all people. And we should be equal with nature too and respect nature because if it wasn't for nature, we wouldn't have oxygen in our lungs. Just with the trees. And without the bees and the pollinators, those trees wouldn't be healthy to give us oxygen. And so much goes on with the ocean.
Yeah.
So much goes on with the soil.
Yeah.
And we're not taking care of any of it. We're not taking care of nature and we're not taking care of each other. And that's not what I came here to continue condoning. I came here to stop that in some way. Any way that I can. I want to. It's just like there it's made to seem like a very narrow path
It has,
that they've made it.
this world had changed so much. It's not the same thing as when I grew up and was a little girl, I can tell you.
Yeah. No, absolutely not.
But
So,
I want you to get a good night's sleep because that will help for you tomorrow
yeah.
to be rested.
Oh yeah. Yep. Rest. Rest and play and
Yeah.
not take everything so seriously. Act
It's a,
like none of it is happening.
it's a screwed up world right now for all of us.
I know. And I don't have it in my heart to pretend that none of this is happening because that is exactly how history repeats itself. If we truly did that, if we all decided to make ourselves forget and act like nothing was happening, then someone very well, just like Hitler, could come in and do it all again. There could be war on the US soil all over again against anyone and
We
everyone.
have it now with children.
I'm talking about war on US soil
Yeah.
in the States. We haven't had that since the indigenous tribal Indian members were massacred by the ones who came here and thought they found America. So it's time we need to have these real conversations. We cannot ignore it. We
No,
cannot act
no,
like none
we
of it is
can't.
happening.
Nope.
We cannot. We've done that for too long, and look where it's gotten us. The government is totally
Yeah,
taking over.
that's what they have.
They're trying to, at least. But I hope I hope we all can start standing up and revolting and boycotting corporations and businesses that need to be shut down permanently. because that will help stop feeding the beast. And the beast is the corporate government.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's enough of that conversation.
I just want you to have a good night rest.
Oh, I will. I'll sleep good. I go out of my body when I sleep.
I do too. I don't even feel like laying there now because it's not the same.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go back in and lay down a little bit.
Okay.
And 10 o'clock, I turn out everything anyway.
I'll be doing the same.
And then I get over on my side, and there's no light, no nothing.
Just out. Me too. Okay, well, I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah.
Love you. Everything is all working out
I
for
didn't
us.
know it was going to be like this. I had no idea.
I don't think anyone possibly could have known. It's very dramatic. Personal life, family stuff. Very dramatic. Perhaps very traumatizing. Yes, I will see you in the morning. I love you. But as much as all of this is going on, I, being as real and as raw and as vulnerable as I can possibly be right now, I have been seriously questioning myself lately, asking myself if I'm going crazy, if I'm in another dimension, if I'm taking things too seriously, because everyone around me seemingly wants to act like none of it is happening and like it's not. And I'm just over here like, do you have, like, genuinely asking, do you have any internal capacity to think realistically and to see what is actually happening? There are so many people in a bubble. And am I crazy? Why why does it feel like I'm questioning myself if I'm crazy just by being told, "Oh, you need to have more fun," or "You need to remember how to play. You need to relax and calm down." And I relax and I calm down. You can tell by my demeanor. I'm not the kind of person that is a chaotic person. I'm simply realizing that so many people are just not aware of what is happening. They are not thinking realistically. This situation that I'm facing right now has been extremely difficult because as I am trying to talk and convey feelings and ideas to the people that are involved, it's like they're not even really hearing what I'm saying or suggesting. And therefore, I feel alone in this. And therefore, if that's going to continue forward like that, I'm going to completely fend for myself because I've already tried going along with them. But if they're not going to be realistic, and to me, I see that as an immaturity, I can't risk my own life and stability and safety and security on that other person's immaturity and lack of realism. And that's what I just not have been able to understand, is why am I being told all around me to act like it's not happening and relax and go to sleep and even meditate. I'm I'm very well versed in all of that. And that is typically how I like to live my daily life. Normally to myself in meditation, doing whatever. To some people, literally looks like doing nothing. Like I could be sitting and staring at a wall. But really, what I'm doing is I'm relaxing, I'm going into my body, and I'm projecting myself into another dimension. I don't know what else to say. I so I'm just surrendering completely. And I'm gonna try to see what it's like to do absolutely nothing in the face of something that is inevitably changing, and therefore, and otherwise, I absolutely would be doing something. But I'm gonna see what happens if I take their advice, and I just chill out, sit back, kind of act like nothing's happening. But really, this is actually a fated moment for me because I I'm going to realize my true intuition and my true higher self, because following another's directions that aren't truly soul aligned with where you are to be heading in your own life creation, and following those directions and that kind of leading you off the path. And I do believe you can be led off a path. Don't listen to all this fucking spiritual bypassing crap. There are literal hijackers that can come into your life and fuck you up and get you all confused and messed up and sleepy about yourself and about life. That is absolutely real, just as real as vampires. Okay. And this is my test of my last test of fate, basically, because I'm going to see the clear difference between listening to others' directions towards me or listening to my own direction. And we're going to see how this plays out. This is a very active process as I'm going through it right now, and I can only speak that it offers clarity, precision, full energetic soul, mind, heart, body, everything alignment. And I'm believing that everything is working out for me. How are you doing? I speak that this has offered you some level of inspiration. I I have no idea what this will translate like for you, but as you heard and saw, I had a conversation here with my grandma that just so happened to pop in while I was recording, and she didn't know I was recording. Um, so it's like a pretty candid conversation of what we would have off camera, and that's very real. So these are all, a lot of the collective is experiencing all of this right now. And I feel like our fated direction is being tested. And no better way to exemplify that than to share my own life experience, which we all can start doing more often. So, without further ado, thank you for tuning in. I do speak that you took what resonated, leave what didn't, and I'll be back at another time. Namaste. And I hope you liked my new setup. I think that's going to be a usual now because it's right up in your face, like right here. But can probably hear me so clearly. I'm interested to see how this is gonna sound up here.